America overnight lost its coveted AAA credit rating from ratings agency Moody's. It's the first time since 1919 the US has not been rated AAA after losing the same status from other ratings agencies earlier. Reuters filed this report.
Moody's downgraded the United States' perfect credit rating on Friday for the first time in more than a century over the nation's growing $36 trillion debt pile. It's a move that could send ripples through global markets and complicate President Donald Trump's attempts to cut taxes. Moody's first gave the US its pristine AAA rating in 1919. It's the last of three major credit agencies to downgrade the country. The first was Standard & Poor's in 2011. Moody's on Friday cut the rating by one notch to AA1, citing rising debts and interest payment ratios that are, quote, significantly higher than similarly rated sovereigns, though its outlook on the US is now stable after it was changed to negative in 2023. On social media, White House Communications Director Stephen Jung singled out a Moody's economist, Mark Zandi, for criticism, calling him a political opponent of Trump. Zandi declined to comment. He is the chief economist at Moody's Analytics, which is a separate entity from the credit rating agency Moody's. Since returning to the White House in January, Trump has pledged to balance the U.S. budget. But his administration's efforts to raise revenue and cut spending have so far failed to persuade investors. Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency has fallen far short of its initial goals to downsize the federal government. And attempts to boost revenue through tariffs have sparked concerns about a trade war and global slowdown, roiling markets. Left unchecked, such worries could trigger a bond market rout and hinder the administration's ability to pursue its agenda.
And despite assurances from Treasurer Jim Chalmers that Australia is not about to lose its AAA rating, the warnings are there from S&P Global Ratings in the week of the election and from Fitch just a week ago, right here on Business Now.
When we think about Australia's public finances, Australia, compared to its AAA peers, is somewhat towards the weaker end when we look at the level of the fiscal deficit, which we think about a general government deficit level, including state and federal governments. That's running close to 3% this year, and the AAA median is more around 1% deficit level. The debt level in Australia, we see around 50%. Again, in AAA peers, it's just under 40%.
Well, after that US ratings downgrade, the gold price jumped sharply over the weekend. At one stage, it was up by $85 US an ounce to $32.50 before tailing off. As we get aware, let's have a look at the gold price. You can see $32.28 US an ounce, up by around 0.8% today. That also led to a big rally in local gold shares after they were subdued in the past couple of weeks. Amongst those rising fast, you can see Westgold up 2%, Evolution up 3%, Ramilius up 2%. So there were some pretty decent gains.